The RC Lenten Mission at Sea with Holy Mass is the fundraising initiative happening on the Harbour Master this Saturday, March 9th. It's organised by Bethesda for persons with disabilities. Joining us in studio, we have the chairman of Bethesda, Niel, and also Father Robert Christo, ministry team lead at the RC Lenten Mission at Sea. And I must say, so much more. Good morning, Father. Good morning, Niel.
Good morning, Natasha.
How are you both doing this morning?
Excited.
Really excited to be here.
I can only imagine. This is such a great initiative and something with a difference as well. Holy Mass at Sea. So let's start with you, Niel. Can you give us some details on Bethesda and what you do?
Bethesda is a registered NGO. We Catholic in origin, but we really cater for more than just the Catholic population. We cater for all persons with disabilities. We are an NGO that that is really looking towards taking care of persons with disabilities. This initiative, for instance, is geared towards raising funds for a respite house, a respite care facility that we intend to construct on land that will be donated by the Catholic Church. A respite care center is for persons who have persons with disabilities, because children with disabilities become adults with disabilities. And what we found, and the psychology tells us, that the caregiver ends up being the one most of the times being in need of care as well. The respite center is ready to do that, to build a facility where persons who have persons with disabilities can come, rest, while we take care as well, while we take care of them, but we take care as well of the caregivers, the mothers, the fathers, the grandparents, all those, the other siblings in the family who have, who contribute to taking care of the persons with disabilities.
This is excellent and something that is long overdue, I must say.
It's because there's no other facility like that in the country. And through the insistence, the support of the Archbishop of Port of Spain, Archbishop Gordon, and the founder of Bethesda is Syra, Joseph Lafoucault. Syra is a mother with disabilities, with a child with disabilities. And so we've been doing this, we've been engaged in a number of activities. We have a liturgy, for instance, that is specific for persons with disabilities. It's 35 minutes long. So if you're looking to come to Mass and you only want to spend 35 minutes in church, come. The homily is 7 minutes long. Father Christo knows that.
Wow.
Because it's designed specifically for persons with disabilities. Because what we found is that persons are not really, catering. Our liturgies, are not catering for that specific category of persons.
Definitely.
So that's why we have this Lenten Mission on the Sea. And Father, we're excited to have persons like Father Christo on board with us, Father Cornelius, because they bring with their youthful enthusiasm as well a special kind of vigor and dynamism. And I'm sure Father will tell us a lot more about what to expect on the cruise.
Right, so Father, tell us, what can we expect on the cruise?
Well, two things before we go. It's just not a wild-up situation. It's a Lenten mission. So we've had a template working a long while ago. We did it for St. Vincent de Paul. People would come, they want a new thing to evangelize, they want a new way to experience God, to reknit, to reintegrate for Lent. So you are giving back while you're taking care of yourself. So that works well. We have prayer, we have breaking of the word, we have blessing, we have praise and worship. There's electric slide, there's aerobics, there's food. So it's a fun, family, excited way. Aerobics.
Hold on, Father. So we're doing aerobics and electric slide.
After lunch, you can't eat and just remain like that. You're going to start on the water. So we do a ministry on the water, a ministry of Jesus on the water, the word on the water, when he was in a boat. So it's meshing all the imagery and taking care of your inward, you're reading it in your integration of your issues inside, at the same time giving back to something that's worthy, of course, for the poor, the little, the last, the least, the lonely, the disabled.
No doubt, definitely. I mean, you definitely caught my attention. Aside from the fact that you just mentioned a 7-minute homily, now Father Christo is telling us about aerobics on the water, electric slide, and so much more. Tell me something. How has the response been for this? Because no doubt, I'm assuming the doors
very excited because this is the first time we got permission to do Holy Mass in a very sacred way.
Yeah.
So in the middle, we're going to do the Mass and teach about it. So a lot of people unchurched who are church and don't understand Holy Mass, where heaven and earth connect, and the whole breaking down the different elements and teaching. So a catechetical moment, and you get in catechesis, you're going to get a prayer, you're going to get worship, you're going to, everything in one is a double bundle. And then you give him back to a worthy case. Many of the kids need a sensory space friendly. So much of us have different kind of conditions. We have to cater for it. So we feel it's a worthy cause. At the same time, you're dealing with the inward work. You're going back into Lent. And so it's a double purpose. You are doing your Lenten work. You get in Lenten work on water, you get in Holy Mass, you get in fun, and you get in a worthy cause.
You definitely
For $250, that's minimum. Tickets are at the gate. We have lots of tickets. Because the boat could hold about 600, we have about 300 maybe running. So come on down, bring somebody and or donate at Catholic TT site. And on your show up just now, you have the checking account.
We have the checking account number. So Niel, let's go back to you for a second. Tell me something. I mean, this is a jam-packed event. What have preparations been like?
The preparations have been, very, very exciting, and we've gotten a lot of support. We've gotten the Point Fortin Music Ministry, for instance. We've gotten some a bit of corporate sponsorship, but we really would like to get more, and that's why we're opening it up. We have tickets on site. People can come down. People can donate to us, via our checking account. The tickets are going, but we'd really like to see a lot more. We'd like to fill the boat to capacity. The imagery of Jesus on a boat, out in the Lake of Galilee. Come and experience what it's like to have ministry on a boat, out in the sea, out in
with Holy Mass.
What you get Holy Mass,
with some fun activities.
I think one of the things that's definitely struck me about this conversation, aside from the goal for this funding, of course, building the centre, is the fact that you also mentioned there's going to be that conversation about liturgy.
Yes.
And really, bringing that education portion into it as well, and with some fun. Now, is there an age limit on who can attend this?
No.
I mean,
and we cater for everybody, and the Harbour Master, there are safety features. We are catering for everybody, including the persons with disabilities as well. So we invite them to come down and invite everybody, as we'd say in Trinidad, the marish and the parish, come out and support this very, very worthwhile venture.
Literally the marish and the parish. Niel, any closing comments for us this morning?
Bethesda is really a labor of love for us. Bethesda for persons with disabilities is sacred work. It's noble work, and we invite many, many people to come on board, as many as possible. Give. This is Lent. Be generous.
I couldn't agree with you more there. This is Lent, be generous, almsgiving, and so much more. Father Christo, tell us about how you're feeling about this initiative and the message that you really would like to send to Trinidad.
As Catholic Christians, we believe that the Holy Mass is the highest form of Christian worship. To have it not on land, on water, in a very creative way, and do the catechesis, and at the same time, not only for yourself, care for the other, somebody else's pain has to become your business. And do all that together is a double whammy for me, and very excited about that. Teaching people is not about me, I, and my worship only, There are other people, and when you worship, there must be an element to give back to something. When you give up something, you have to give it over. You don't have to give up for Lent only. You have to pick up something. Right. And picking up something could be, let's understand Mass, let's understand worship. And the worship must lead you to connect your worship with life, the ordinariness of life. You just can't stay in the church, you can't stay in the temple. You have to take it from the pew to the pavement, not from the earth to the water. Trinidad is such rich. We have our steel band, we have our music, we have our drama. Let's integrate everything for God. Whoever taught us that you have to couple down God and put him, come on, we are Trinity, we have everything. All is due to God.
I couldn't agree with you more, and that's the message that we need to continue to drive. So it's great that you've both come here this morning to have this conversation and to push as well, because this is what we need to do. This is the reason that we are here. Now, for those of you who are interested in attending or donating, the RBC checking account number is 11000000447936. Now, really knowing that this is definitely going to be a sensational event, and hopefully the beginning of many more.
And or later on, people could continue with the ministry, donating, and being present and offering their services, and not making it a one-time event. There are lots more things to do for these special people with ability.
Thank you so much, Father. And thank you so much to you for being here with us this morning on the Now Morning Show, empowering women, speaking about change, and so much more. On behalf of Ianka Will, the entire team who works so tirelessly every single morning, thank you for being with us. Hoping that you have a blessed day, and we will see you tomorrow.